to Banana Land. We've got live banana ball for you here on TruTV for the final time this year. The skies have cleared up, and we are just a few moments away from first pitch in what will be game 88 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, loved by the folks who won't cut you in line without yelling Larry first. Our crafty friends over at Zappos. With only 8 games left on the schedule, we've still got plenty on the line. As we talked about earlier, there are some trick play milestones that Jackson Olsen and Ryan Cox are right around the corner from, as well as a really intriguing home run race. And welcome inside with my good pal Josh Talevsky. I'm Biko Scala. Let's set the scene again for folks who may have not been with us at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Well, again, this is a great time to be getting a banana ball game. We saw last weekend in Des Moines, Iowa, an incredible series. It wound up actually going in favor of the Savannah Bananas, who also claimed the season series against the Party Animals last Friday night against those Party Animals. We also saw 2 games with showdowns as well. So we've seen a lot of games coming down to the wire as of late in banana ball, but still there are more milestones to witness that we're hopefully going to see in this series, I should say. It's Jackson Olsen 4 trick plays away from reaching 100 on his 2024 season, and for Ryan Cox, the Bananas starting shortstop, he is 10 away from becoming the first player to 200 trick plays in a single season. And Biko, it's always great to be back in Savannah, Georgia as well. The Bananas 13-3 in games here in Savannah, and it should also be known the last time we were playing here in Grayson Stadium, there were 9 home runs hit across 3 games. We could see another big weekend when it comes to the power department.
And we come in with a Loctite home run race here. Eric Jones Jr. and Jake Skoll, 10 apiece with 8 games left on the docket. Okay, the fans currently getting warmed up here in historic Grayson Stadium, the 374th straight sellout in Banana Land, and it's another incredible crowd as they have survived the rain and are ready to rumble. The 2-hour timer will start ticking in about 3 or 4 minutes. Right now we're tossing it to the young professor. The Bananas lineup will be announced right after this.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, and potassium enthusiasts from around the world, tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live and millions more watching at home have gathered here to witness something beyond your wildest imagination. From Montana to Savannah, from the Isle of Man to Tokyo, Japan, the Banana Maniacs come from across the globe to witness this. This is not baseball. This is the crucible where the fastest, hungriest, and most entertaining players are forged. This is the game of the fans, by the fans, and for the fans. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. This game is baseball by birth, fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. This is the time for all 5,000 people here in Grayson Stadium to get on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest show in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball!
Grayson Stadium, it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Savannah Bananas. Leading off the center fielder, number 5, DR, the Doc, Neto. Batting second at first base, number 3, Eric June. Batting third, the right fielder, number 2, Reese Superman Alexiadis. In the cleanup spot at second base, wearing number 8, he's our greatest showman, Jackson Olsen. Batting fifth behind the plate, wearing numero 1. Make some noise for Bill Leroy. The left fielder wears number 15, and we call him Rack Robert Anthony Cruz. The third baseman, number 18, Danny Hosley. At shortstop, wearing number 6, he's our glove magician, baby, Ryan Cox. Batting ninth at DH, number 7, Michael Vitamin D. And batting 10th, number 4, the extra hitter, K.J. Jackson. On the mound for your Bananas, number 88, Noah Nisnik. Your Savannah Bananas are managed by Tyler Gillum, assisted by Adam Byro Virant and Ray Ortega. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and remove your hats. Here to honor America with the singing of tonight's national anthem, please welcome Princess Patasia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Patasia.
Well, Mother Nature has pushed our start time back about an hour and change. That ain't no problem. Reggie Horton and company fired up to bring you game 88 of the 2024 Banana Ball World Tour, live from historic Grayson Stadium, our 99-year-old home here in Daffin Park in Savannah, Georgia, as the 48 and 27 Nanners take on the 33 and 39 Party Animals. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Bananas. Left to right in the outfield, the usual suspects: Robert Anthony Cruz, D.R. Meadows, and Reese Alexiadis. Same goes for the infield. Third to first, Danny Hosley, Ryan Cox, Jackson Olsen, and Eric Jones Jr. Behind the dish, it is Bill Leroy. And starting on the mound is Noah Nisnik.
Well, tonight a lot of eyes are going to be on Jackson Olsen, starting at second base for the Savannah Bananas. 4 trick plays away from getting to 100 for the first time in his career in a single season. And meanwhile, his buddy at shortstop, Ryan Cox, is inching closer and closer to becoming the first man to 200 in a single season. The Bananas backstop tonight. Bill Leroy, 3 of his 5 trick plays have come here in Grayson Stadium. We could very well see a barehanded snag in foul territory tonight.
Well, let's zoom in on Niz Nasty. 7 trick plays in as many tries. He sits just 1 behind Garrett Delano for the tour lead in the trick play department. Pride of St. Louis, Missouri. 5-year man out of Southeast Missouri State, and he has taken Banana Ball by storm here in his rookie campaign.
And leading all Savannah Bananas, now making his 26th start this season. Now, he has a 10-4 overall record this season, and he's been pretty outstanding here in Grayson Stadium. A 4.30 earned run average with a 4-minute and 30-second average minutes per inning mark. And for Nisnik, is the second best ERA among all qualified Bananas with the 3.95 mark. And it feels like his goal is to finish this tour with an earned run average below 4, which would be wildly impressive for the rookie with his workload as he's closing in on 100 innings pitched.
Let's feast our peepers on the Party Animals lineup that opposes Niz. At the top, it is Reese Hampton, the switch-hitting center fielder, then Chase Acuff and Jake Skoll, with Dalton Cornett cleaning it up. Noah Fisher, Jason Swan, Tanner Thomas in the middle. In the bottom three, Taj Porter, Jordan Hussein, and Dustin Baber.
And it's Jason Swan, a key guy to look out for in the middle of this Party Animals lineup, currently on a 6-game hit streak, 3 multi-hit games in that span as we go to the young professor.
If you are ready to get this thing going, then when I count to 3, I need you to yell at the top of your lungs, start the clock. 1, 2, 3. Showtime!
Start the clock means that the 2-hour timer is ticking. If that runs out before we get to the 9th inning, whatever inning we're in will be the final frame played. Every run scored in that inning will count as a point. As the heater's fired outside, Reese Hampton has to look out primarily for a 4-seam fastball, circle changeup, and a curveball. Reese definitely thought he was getting a backdoor bender there, ends up leaving the zone, and now he's behind 1 and 2.
And he does not want to fall behind to Niznik. We've seen oftentimes lately Niz going to the outside changeup to get the strikeout of Reese Hampton. And that is a quick 4-pitch punch out for the Bananas rookie left-hander. Hampton going back to the bench.
Another look. It's good old-fashioned country hardball. Niznik about 89 to 91 with the gas. It's a lot more about location than it is high-quality cheddar. As Chase Acuff takes a fastball at the knees for strike 1. Shortstop for the Animals having a terrific second year in Bananaland. Second World Tour, rather. This is a guy who's actually been here a while. 2021, he was a collegiate Banana, and even before that, he made the premier team on the One City World Tour. He was still playing college ball at Eckerd at the time, so eligibility reasons ended up not allowing him to play on what was a professional team. But Chase Acuff, if they could have worked it out, would have been a One City World Tour Savannah Banana.
He was added to the Party Animals in the 2022 Summer Series and has been their starting shortstop ever since, and for good reason, swinging a very hot bat. And he'll collect the first Party Animals hit of the night. Smooth single into left field.
100 miles an hour off the bat, according to TrackMan, on a heater that came in at 89. Now the almighty Jake Skoll, former first rounder back from the 2010 MLB draft. Skoll pacing the Party Animals with a .399 on base percentage, leading every player in Bananaland with this 10 home runs, 6 triples, 24 doubles, 73 runs scored, and 63 runs driven in.
It's really not much more the Party Animals could ask for from Jake Skoll offensively. We saw the last time Niznik and Skoll dueled here in Savannah in particular. It was Skoll who was able to collect a home run. And here, what a phenomenal play by Eric Jones Jr. going to the bag, then going with a between-the-legs transition before firing it over to second base. And the Bananas getting the tag down on Chase Acuff.
Look, Danny Hosley was adding a little flair at second as well. Kind of no-look, 360 the tag. EJ clearly gets the trick play, does Hosley?
Don't think so.
Okay, we're going to say no for now as we look at the Party Animals defensive alignment. Left to right in their outfield, it's Noah Fisher, Reese Hampton, and Jake Skoll. Third to first in the infield, you see Jordan Hussein, Chase Acuff, Dustin Baber, and Jason Swan. Catching is Taj Porter, and towing the slab is Brett Helton.
Well, there's a trio of Party Animals close to getting some nice even numbers defensively when it comes to trick plays. Jordan Hussein, 1 trick play away from 30. Jason Swan at the other corner infield spot, 1 away from 40. And it's also Reese Hampton, who sits 3 trick plays away from 40 as well. And to hear more on the defense, we're going to go down to Party Animals correspondent Drake Toll.
Hey, Josh, Biko. Look, the dream is to one day mic up all 9 players at the same time. Wouldn't that be crazy? But we can't. So what's better than that? Speed interview. Let's talk to the infield. Jordan Hussein of the Party Animals. What is your, oh my gosh, he's going to throw the ball over to first base here. They're warming up. What is your favorite part of being, overthrew by about 6 feet. What is your favorite part of being a party animal?
I like to party, Drake, and these boys know how to party. First game of the weekend, and we got the biggest party of them all leading the way, so I think we're good.
Speed interview. Thanks, Jordan. We're going to go over to Chase Acup, the shortstop of the Party Animals, who leads the team in trick plays. Chase, what is your strategy going into tonight's game to open the weekend?
Hit balls hard, win.
Anything else?
Trick plays.
Let's bring it over to second base and Dustin Baber as we open the ball game with DR the Doc Meadows at the plate, and DR takes a strike. Dustin, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How about you?
What do you like about Savannah, Georgia, being a party animal and getting to play in the DR to right field? Jake Skoll comes in, it's down for a base hit. DR Meadows stands at first base. If he scores, by the way, the Bananas walk off the first inning. They take their first point. What do you like about being in Savannah?
I just love being the hometown cookie. You know, everyone loves it better in Savannah. I mean, the fans are amazing. You got to see a lot of familiar faces, and it's just a great place. I cannot like historic.
How many, Dustin, trick plays are on the way for you tonight? There's a base hit for Eric Jones Jr. This could be a very short interview if we don't wrap this thing up. Let's go to Jason Swan over at first base. Swan, what's the key to getting a triple play right here?
Oh, we need line drive. We need the crowd to get loud so they can hear back, 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 and then just quick feeds all around the horn.
It's Reese Alexiadis who's at the plate. We got the entire infield locked down. Hopefully we can get Brett Helton pretty quickly, but it's time to go into right field. You said it earlier, Biko. Jake Skoll, number 15 overall pick in the 2010 MLB draft. Jake, how you doing tonight? You look great.
I'm good. I'm looking for a ground ball right here. I'm going to throw this down.
Reese Alexiadis, a big swing and a miss. You looking for the strikeout pitch here, or you want the play?
I want the ball. Always we want the ball.
Jake Skoll wants the ball. Speed interview. Let's take you from right field into center field as Reese Alexiadis got hit with that pitch. They're loaded, and I better hurry up or the Bananas might walk off this inning. Reese, I'm out of breath.
So am I.
Why are you out of breath?
See how far away we are from the third base dugout?
It's the elevation feels higher out here.
No, we're in the low country, baby. It's humid. It's flooding. We're here. Banana ball. Let's go.
Reese, I'll ask you the same thing. What's the key to a triple play right here?
A triple play is a good pitch, good positioning, and luck, baby.
Luck. That's what you need. From center field, we move into left. Noah Fisher, the rookie, who invented his own trick play here recently. Fish, that ball's over here, probably not to you. I like that you thought that ball was too. I mean, you had a good jump on it for sure. Did you think about calling that one?
A little bit better jump maybe, but it just wasn't really feeling it. I knew Jordan wanted to get one, so.
Fish, what is so unique about being a party animal in the sport of banana ball?
I think we just have more fun, honestly. I truly believe we do have more freedom, so just let us be ourselves and just come out here and have a ball, you know? Talk a little trash to the fans who are wearing yellow.
Are you actually talking trash to the fans?
Not really, I do like these fans.
Pretty good fans. Thanks, Noah Fisher. Speed interview, let's finish it off right over here. Speed interview, cameraman, keep up. I don't even know where the cameraman is. That's the entire infield, outfield, sans the pitcher, Brett Helton, and Dalton Cornett, the catcher. And we'll end it right here with the bat boy. Bat boy, Blake, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
I don't think we're doing too well, but
Well, how does your role affect that?
you know, just making the game go faster, making sure these Bananas can't score any quicker.
That's always the goal. Thank you very much. Josh, Biko, I'd love to get Brett. I'd love to get the catcher, Taj Porter. But I think they're a little wrapped up right now. Speed interview is over. Party on.
Thanks so much, Drake Toll. Thank you, Blake, for the insightful answer. Big 1-2 pitch here. Fouled away. Bill Leroy, the 7-year Banana, a fan favorite, especially in Savannah, as the inning-winning run 90 feet away. 3 ducks on the pond. One comes home. The Bananas walk off the first. They would claim the first point available. Another 1-2. Boy, Helton just misses. Oh, there's plenty up.
Well, Bill finds himself in a very advantageous situation against Brett Helton, batting .441 against him this season, and also some of the strongest marks here in Grayson Stadium this season as Leroy drives this out to deep center field. It will be over the head of Reese Hampton, and it is an early walk-off and 1-point lead for the Savannah Bananas, coming courtesy of their backstop, Bill Leroy.
Billy Barrels up to a dozen inning enders on the year. Banners jump out in front. They lead 1 point to zilch, 1 inning in. We go to commercial break on TruTV, and we finally get to talk to you and you only, YouTube. You get to hear that was 92 miles an hour off the bat, 386.5 feet to center field. It's going to go in the book as a booming walk-off double for Mr. Leroy. 15 two-baggers now on the tour. Boy, he has brought the pop in the second half. A lot of well-struck balls for the Nanners. DR with a little bit of a flared knock, but EJ with a well-struck single of his own. Of course, Alexiadis gets plunked. Hilton able to get the one out on the Olsen pop-out, and then Bill takes care of business. And we'll be back on TruTV in 20 seconds as Niznik's ready to try and toss up another goose egg. We get another look at Bill Leroy's walk-off double to win the first inning for the Savannah Bananas. Was well struck. 386.5 feet to dead center field. Nanners lead 1-0, and now Noah Niznik back out on the bump, staring down the heart of the order. 4, 5, and 6. Dalton Cornett, Noah Fisher, and Jason Swan for the Party Animals.
With things very much going the Bananas' way so far in this ball game. You saw the strikeout from Niznik in the first. Also got help from his defense, a key double play. And the Bananas 3 hits in the bottom half of the first inning, as well as Niznik has fallen behind Dalton Cornett 2-0.
Half night off for DC3. The designated hitter strokes that one through the 4-hole. Second hit of the night for the Party Animals. Acuff had the first. He was taken off the bases on the 3-5 trick play double play that ended the top of the first. EJ grabbing his 41st trick play. Just 43 attempts on the year. Now Noah Fisher, the left fielder, steps in. Niznik checks on Cornett. Still yet to attempt to steal a base here in his third World Tour. 1-0 on Fish, 2023 Horizon League Player of the Year when he was absolutely tearing the cover off of the ball in his 5th and final year at Northern Kentucky University. Been heating up as of late. A great weekend in Des Moines.
Had 4 RBIs, 2 starts last weekend against the Bananas. And for Noah Fisher right now, just playing with an awful lot of confidence. Has just been talking about how comfortable he feels with the swing, the adjustments he's made with his mechanics, and also said he feels like he's been seeing beach balls at the plate lately as well.
Doesn't bite on the fastball up and out. See if Cornett takes off on the payoff with nobody out. No, he'll stay put. And this one to center field. Meadows on the run. Isn't going to be able to get there. Extra bases once again for Fish. Cornett's getting the wave around, and he'll score from first. RBI double for Noah Fisher. Party Animals with a chance to earn a point here in the second.
Just another good piece of hitting by Noah Fisher. Has also been able to elevate the banana ball better and better since the month of July. He is now starting to see the results of that. And for Fish, 11 runs batted in across his last 9 contests for the Party Animals.
Up to 39 stakes here in his rookie campaign in Banana Land. That one was 99 miles an hour off the bat, according to TrackMan. Not fooled by Niznik going to off speed on the 3-2. Now he's in scoring position for Jason Swan, who across these last 2 tours has been one of the best on any team when it comes to bringing guys in who are in scoring position for him. Wow, that was a generous strike call from Jake Moore, the home plate umpire, with Vincent twerking out behind Niznik in the infield. And same goes for the strike 2 call. Swanee fights that one off. leading the Party Animals with his .324 batting average. Chops this one back up the middle. It's going to tick a couple notches higher. Meadows fakes the throw home as Fisher scores, and Swan picks up his 50th RBI of the year.
Well, pretty big accomplishment for Jason Swan. The first time he's collected 50 runs batted in a single season, and he just extended what is now a 7-game hit streak for the Party Animals. He's got 3 doubles and now 6 runs batted in that span.
Great piece of 2-strike hitting. Didn't try and do too much. Got bat on ball. Good things happened for him. It's not like he was too far off 50 a year ago. He ended the tour with 49 RBIs in his first full year in Banana Land. Guy who made his Banana Ball debut in the 2022 Summer Series. Just a 6-game set between the Manners and the Animals. Swan was actually on the Bananas. Both tours he's been a Party Animal. As Tanner Thomas is clipped, Swan was taking off. Looks like he had second base stolen easily. Instead, Mr. Tanner Tinder Thomas will take a free base.
Hopefully everything all right with Tanner Thomas. First base coach Isaac Hess checking on him just a little bit. And in the meanwhile, while Thomas walking down to first base, everybody on the diamond had to freeze.
Yeah, because Shar, our PA announcer, and DJ yelled freeze. Looks like the umpires chatting about maybe if that got a piece of Tanner's bat or his body. I think obviously we have the benefit of a replay, but it looked like it clearly hit him. Also his reaction, yeah, it was right off the wrist. Clear as day on that left arm. As Taj Porter, the switch hitting catcher, steps in. 2 runs home, 2 men on base, still nobody out. And Porter in the 8-hole is having himself a terrific first year in Banana Ball.
With that brief delay in the action as well, the Party Animals chose to use their designated runner, insert Armando Becerra, to run for Tanner Thomas as DR Meadows comes up with the trick play over there in center field, but had to range so deep into left center that both Armando Becerra and Jason Swan tag and take third and second base.
The crowd loved it. Nisnik and company may not. I mean, Swan was going to be able to tag to third easily. Becerra getting to second was definitely aided by the trick play there from Meadows. As Hussein pops this one right side. Olsen's going to call off Jones, and the ball drops. A miscommunication. It's going to look like a screaming line drive in the book, but it is a bloop RBI single for Hussein.
Definitely a frustrating sequence, not only for Jackson Olsen and Eric Jones Jr. there, but pretty disheartening for Noah Nisnik out there on the mound, already having a pretty tough inning. But nice to see Eric Jones Jr. go and console Jackson Olsen after that play, give him a pat on the back. Just make sure that that won't happen again next time.
Baber deep down the right field line, but foul. We're at the bottom of the order in the 10-hole. We bat 10 in Banana Ball, a designated hitter and an extra hitter for each team. The DH can swap in defensively and back out without any punishment. The DH works exactly as it does in baseball. If they get inserted defensively, you burn your DH. Baber, the second baseman, trying to bring in Becerra from third. Hot shot, Hosley to second for one. Olsen over to first. EJ grabs it between the legs. Manners go around the horn for a magnificent double play.
Excellent play by the Bananas defensively, and it's capped off by the second trick play of the night from Eric Jones Jr. as well.
We go to commercial on TruTV, and once again, YouTube, you get bonus content, 95 miles an hour off the bat. And it was smooth as silk from Hosley. No surprise there. Oh, EJ, that was sweet. Limits the damage to just 3 runs. And YouTube, you get to say hi to Brett Helton. Hello, Brett.
Hi, everybody in the box.
How you doing, hot stuff?
Amazing. It's nice now. It was really, really hot and muggy earlier, but now it's perfect for baseball.
That'll play. Well, that's 78 degrees. That'll do. Boys came out swinging it for the Nanners, but you've got some run support now.
Yeah, that was cool. They were really swinging. Good base run and everything. That was really nice.
All right. We're going to be back on TruTV in 10. We'll reintroduce you to the nation. Welcome back into Banana Ball live on TruTV. That one 95 miles an hour off the bat. No problem for Danny Hosley. EJ grabs the trick play over at first. And that is the end of a 3-run top of the second for the Party Animals. Plenty of run support for Brett Helton. Back out on the bump, and he joins us on the mic.
Good foul ball to start. Hi, everybody. Hi, TruTV. Hi, Nation. Hi, World. Hi, Mom.
Nothing like a 102-mile-an-hour foul ball from Robert Anthony Cruz. Goes down as a strike.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me now?
Oh, we've got you loud and clear, Brett.
Nice. I dropped the mic. It flew out of my pocket, but I said, hi, everyone. Hi, World. Hi, TruTV. Hi, Mom. And I think that covers it all.
I think you checked all the boxes.
There you go. It was a good fastball away to start, and he swung it, and it was perfect. I'm going to do it again and hope he swings at it. All right, good. That was a little waste pitch. I'll go cutter outside, see if he swings at it.
Sounds good to me.
I'll play off that heater away. Back to the cutter in. Come on! That's close.
I like the look of that a lot.
He was good. Probably not a strike. But now...
You're right.
I can probably go back heater, I think, because I don't want to go change up. There we go. Knew it was good. All right, 1-2-2. All right, let's do it. 2-2, best pitch here. I kind of want a heater. I don't want to change. Yeah, I want to change up. Let's go. I want this change up. Let's see if I can punch him out here. That worked, though. Out front a little bit. He's kind of jumpy. I think he wants a fastball, and I'm going to give it to him, and I hope he swings at it. I'm not throwing right down the middle, though, because that's dangerous. Yes.
Got him! Oh, that was textbook execution, Brett.
That was good. Up and in, right where it was supposed to be. But again, if it was down the middle, that would have been bad. But up and in, it really worked.
That's former minor leaguer on former minor leaguer crime right there. The Nats farmhand down swinging at the hands of the Pittsburgh Pirates, former minor leaguer.
You guys might have thought that Hosley was playing his bat, but that's not a real instrument. He was pretending to play that bat.
Ah, you had me fooled.
He loves to swing at my first pitch heater, and it really annoys me. And I think I got another one, and I hope I just go 1 pitch, 1 out here and beat him. Oh, he wanted none of that. How fast is that, 98?
Or you just dot it. Yeah, TrackMan had it at 98.
That's what how much?
If you reverse the 9 and the 8.
Come on. Nice!
Oh, wow. Just
good.
a pitch left.
We got him working, though, 1-1. I'm going to go back to heat because I think he wants it, and I'm just going to try and spot up again. Okay, he's late on the heater. He's probably going to make an adjustment. I'm not going to throw him too many more. I don't like curveball to him because he gets his front foot down pretty well. I'm going to go heater in off the plate. There we go. Heater in off the plate. Oh! That served the purpose, though. And now I'm going to go same pitch with a cutter. Hope I miss his barrel. Because it's going to look the same as that one did. There we go, cutter. There we go. Missed the barrel.
Swanee.
Weak fly. Get there, my boy. No, that's all right. We'll reset. He swung a lot. He didn't like my heaters down and away. It is kind of a cop-out, though, if I throw him a heater away and he just sticks his bat out and gets a cheap hit. So I really don't like giving that up.
Right.
But I really like, and he didn't go after my heater in. So I'm probably just going to go heater away down again and hope he just has a bad swing or a perfect pitch.
And it's going to be a foul ball again.
Good pitch, pretty good swing. See, there's that little punch job that I didn't like. So I think now he's kind of diving though. I could probably go heater in now. I'm going heater in now.
I love it.
There we go. Taj's perfect spot. Oh! See, that was like all good. It just was not a strike. What is it, 2-2?
Oh, full count. Full count, Brett.
All right, best heater against his best swing. There we go. Good swing. Oh, no!
Uh-oh. Yeah. Oppo Taco, Danny Hosley.
Uh-oh. I'm going to hear about that one. Dang it.
Well, we're going to say it wasn't your best heater. It was his best swing, though, 100 miles an hour off the bat.
Was it really?
And 375 feet the opposite way.
That was pretty good. I need a ball. I don't have a ball.
Hey, you got 3 runs to play with. The sprint's the same as a homer, really, in that spot.
It's true. That was a good swing, though. 1 out. See, that was a lot of good pitches to end up losing on a homer. That kind of stinks.
It really does.
And I didn't want him to be late, but he was right on time. He barreled it. And that was where it was. He didn't get no cheap right there. That was a ding dong. Hey! Taj for the boys. Nice. Here we go. All right, 2 down, 2 to spare. Should I, if I get him to 2 strikes, I'm gonna do a backflip and see if I can strike him out. How about that?
I love it. I'm sure Michael Deeb will be thrilled too.
Deeb's really hard to get to 2 strikes though, because he swings and he pretty much puts the bat on the ball. I'm going heater first, because he loves swinging heater away, and I'm going heater in. There we go.
Former White Sox minor leaguer takes the 2-seamer on the corner.
I might go heater in again, but he saw it already. He wants to change up. I'll do it just for fun.
Oh, past the dive of Dustin Baber.
That was pretty good. All right, got to get this guy out now. See, he was definitely, he read me like a book there on time, and he hit it pretty good. Should have gone heater again. It's all right. Flash is on first. He thinks he's fast. Oven mitts! He's got oven mitts at first base. He thinks he's going to steal.
Well, we're waiting for Kyle Jackson to come to the plate. Looks like he might have something special for us, though.
Taj told me before the game, he said, I hope someone tries to steal on me because my arm's feeling really good. So I'm going to keep slide stepping, but if he tries to steal, I think Taj is going to try and hose him. But a steal here wouldn't help him at all because they're down a couple runs, so I'd wonder if he's going to try or not.
I would wager he does not. Where is KJ? Is he in the stands somewhere?
I don't know. Let's look for him. They're starting to clap. I'll clap along. See where he pops out of.
Sounds like some Harry Styles. There he is. Came out of the locker room.
Found him.
Treat people with kindness, the name of this song.
Okay.
It's the Brett Helton mantra.
Yeah.
Worked in Salt Lake City, worked in the Pittsburgh Pirates minor league system. The American Association liked it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's treated you quite well in Banana Land.
Yeah. That was a good little dance, though. He's still going.
Now, I do have to tell you, Brett, that's actually not a guitar. That is his bat he's using as an
I know.
instrument.
We got to make sure people at home know that's not actually an instrument. Fastball. We'll see. I'm going to give Flash like a little bit of a hezzy here because he doesn't like my slide step. See, he's mad at me now because I finally picked my leg up. But I bet he's going to try and go now. We'll see. I might do it again. Bad heater. He was late. I'll do it again. There we go. Bad heater late again. He swung at 2 balls. That could be good for me. It could be bad. Because if I throw a strike, he finally saw one. He might hammer it. Or I'll just purposely not throw a strike here. I'll probably throw I'm going to throw a changeup first. Depending on how it goes, I'm going to come back cutter.
Oh, Flash went and then went back.
See, there's that cutter, or changeup, I mean.
That was a good take.
So now it was off the plate. I'm going to throw a cutter off the plate. Hope it comes back. There we go.
Jordan Hussein tries to go between his legs, flubs it, and the inning continues. And the plot thickens.
Oh, DR. He got a little fister first at bat, so I wonder what he's going to do here. I only threw him heaters. So I'm gonna go first pitch cutter. Hope he swings. There we go.
Back to the top of the order, and you're ahead.
I don't want a heater. I want a change up. Shake, change up. Good, Taj. We're on the same page here. No, no! Why did I do that? Heads up, boys.
I personally...
Oh, that stung, I'm sure, right in the middle of the back. I'm sorry, DR.
I was about to advise you, hey, don't hit him. Don't want to hit this guy.
Bases juiced, huh? I've already hit 2 guys this game. All right, first pitch. He saw heater last time. He rolled it over. He probably thinks off speed's coming. I'm just going to throw him. Yeah, I'll throw him a first pitch curveball. I haven't thrown a curveball yet, and I spiked a bunch earlier, so.
Wow.
There you go.
All right, good.
That was awesome.
All right, now I don't know what he wants, but heater's been pretty good. I'm probably going to throw a heater. He's probably going to go pull side because he wants to do something damage, so I'm going to hope he makes a bad swing here. Get my guy, get my guy, get my guy. Yeah. That was nice. Thanks, Reese.
Thank you, Brett Hilton. That was an absolute delight getting to listen to you talk through that all.
Thanks, guys. That was fun. That was a good win, too. That was bases juice like that.
Brett, you timed the toss to the commercial perfectly. You're built different,
What
man.
a natural. Unbelievable.
Dude, thank you so much. That was a treat. I think TrackMan probably just malfunctioned. It was probably 98 and not 89. Hey, love you, buddy. See you, dude. There goes Brett Helton. The fellas will dance us to the third. Bananas dancing first and third base. Coach Maceo Harrison with Ty Jackson, Malachi Mitchell, Alex Ziegler, and Brandon Crosby dancing us to our third inning of Banana Ball tonight here on TruTV. Top of the order due to swing it for the Party Animals, who just tied our game up at 1 point each.
Well, luckily, the 3 runs in that top half of the inning paid dividends for the Party Animals. Brett Helton had some room to work with in the bottom half, despite allowing the home run to Danny Hosley. Got the Party Animals on the board, and now back to the top of the order. It's Reese Hampton trying to spark some more offense against Noah Nisnik.
He struck out Hampton on 4 pitches to start the ball game. Gave him nothing but fastballs. Once again, he gets out in front with the heater. Sticking with the gas, jam shot. Meadows coming in. Eyes it up, grabs it behind the back. 2 trick plays on the night for the Doctor. He's up to 83 on the tour.
Well, DR Meadows said that it's the goal to still try and become the first outfielder to reach 100 trick plays in a single season. He's got himself on a great pace to possibly have a magical night when it comes to a single game trick play record.
Iseka coming up to the dish, and in the background looks like some butt bongos being used by the Party Animals. We'll try that at home. Or do. I mean, who am I to tell you what to do when it comes to butt bongos? Jake Lealios really on a pound down there on Justin Faber. Finally break that off, and now it's Nisnik's time to boogie with Olsen, Cox, and Meadows taking part behind him. He's leaning with it, dropping with it, stanky legging, and getting a pop-up foul territory. Jones and Leroy coming together, and it's going to fall between the two of them and Jackson Olsen, who has now seen a second pop fly fall just feet from him tonight.
We've got 3 different infielders chasing after that banana ball, and for Eric Jones Jr., looked like he overran that one a little bit as the wind does not appear to be blowing too hard at this point, where it would have moved away from EJ that rapidly before falling to the ground.
So another life for a dangerous hitter, already singled tonight. That should have been called a strike. Fastball right around the bottom of the knees. Nisnik does not get the call, but it's not going to matter. Olsen underneath this one, taps it. Cox not there to get the deflection. And it's going to go as a trick play missed for the great 8.
It's a really nice attempt from Jackson Olsen overall, trying to get himself closer to that 100 trick play mark. So you can see with his mouth communicated tap to Ryan Cox. Maybe should have done that before the ball reached the glove, is probably the only mark you have on the communication there between Olsen and his shortstop, Ryan Cox.
Jake Skoll takes a heater for strike 1. Bounced into a double play his first time. Seven years of minor league baseball experience. First 5 in the Rangers organization. Finished up with 2 years in the Yankees farm system. Continues to see the circle change-ups well. He's ahead 2-1 now. And a dangerous 3-1 pitch coming. Ball 4, and we'd get our first sprint of the night. Which would mean all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher have to touch the ball before it's live. Acuff on first, would easily get to third. Skoll's swinging away though. This one deep to center. Meadows is going to watch it sail on out. Jake Skoll, his tour leading 11th homer. And it's a 2-run jack for the Animals in the 3rd.
Well, we saw last Sunday it was Eric Jones Jr. was able to tie himself atop of the tour leaderboard when it comes to home runs. But here tonight, Jake Skoll immediately pulls back out in front against Noah Nisnik and does it by going to dead center field. As we've got our Party Animals correspondent, Drake Toll, who's catching up with Mr. Skoll.
Or not. Drake was there, but didn't get Skoll, so that's okay. Get 50% of the equation. Now Dalton Cornett will swing it. Tie game in the all-important points department. Bananas won the first inning, Party Animals won the second. And now the Animals with a chance to get their first lead in points tonight. As Cornett's ahead, 2 balls and a strike.
And again, what means so much to the Party Animals when it comes to scoring runs in the top half of the innings is this one is grounded over to Jackson Olsen, ranges close towards that second base bag, sliding and throwing on to Eric Jones Jr. for the out. Incredible play by Olsen, getting back to the Party Animals offense. 2 runs here in the top of the 3rd. It's imperative for the Party Animals that they score multiple runs in these innings. Feel like they're in a comfortable position with their leads. Keep the Bananas off the board in the bottom half of innings. Know that they can surrender 1 run and still take the lead after 3 innings of play.
Take a look at Vincent Chapman umpiring first base tonight. He will be the victim of Impractical Bananas once we get to the top of the 6th inning. He'll be here before we know it. See what Kyle Lewis and Malachi Mitchell have for him. Noah Fisher puts a charge into this, deep out to left center. He's got himself a nuke. 5th Fisher blast of the tour. And it's a 3 spot now for the Animals in the 3rd.
Well, in game 1, in the last homestand, we saw Noah Fisher with 2 home runs against the Savannah Bananas. Now collecting home run number 5 on his impressive rookie season as Drake Toll's got him.
What's your favorite part about the home run thing?
Honestly, I just like to swim. Not
What?
too good at it, but it's a little fun.
What did you see on the pitch?
Just a good fastball. Good fastball. Hit it well. Didn't miss it. I didn't think it was over. I was running my butt off. I was about to say a bad word.
Party on.
Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Noah. Trackman had it at 99 miles an hour off the bat. Traveled 402 feet. The Skull home run, 102 off the bat. 410 feet of distance. As Nisnik gets the K of Swan and limits the damage to 3 runs. Party Animals with an excellent chance to grab their first lead in points tonight. As Fisher grabs his second K of the ball game. Let's toss it down to the young professor.
Until we have only one man remaining. This is the battle of the big bouncy balls. All right, gentlemen, are we ready? Then let the battle begin. Go. All right, no one's down yet. Go. Oh, man down. Jared is eliminated. We are down to 3. All right, gentlemen, go. Oh, man down in yellow. That's Noah. He is eliminated. We have green and blue. It's Ryan versus Ben. Who's it going to be for all the marbles? Go. Go. Oh, good ricochet. Back it up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
Welcome back to Banana Ball on TruTV as you get a slow-mo replay of a promotion. First time ever here. Big balls. So you get a look at the finale. An homage to the legendary big balls of Wipeout as Reese Alexiadis drives this deep out to right center. Skull tracks it down in front of the fan wall. Good poke by Reese, unfortunately. Only 378 feet when he needed about 400 to leave the yard.
Alexiadis trying to flex the opposite field power. A really good jump on that ball from Jake Skull, and now this one hit down the line to Jason Swan, who goes between the legs and throws over to Brett Helton at the first base bag. Swanee grabbing trick play number 40 on his season. And Brett Helton currently at 36 seconds on his minutes per inning clock. Here in the third.
And the timer gets paused for Bill Leroy as Helton was ready to rumble. Now it starts again. Brett's looking for the fastest inning in Banana Ball history, which was 46 seconds. It's not going to happen here. We're about to pass the 50-second mark as Bill's behind 1 and 2. Walked off the first inning with the booming double to center. As you can see, does not get cheated on many of his swings. Maceo Harrison out to coach first base, hoping to inspire a 3-run rally that would tie this third inning. Looks like Helton and Porter crossed up there. Taj looking for a breaking ball, got the gas.
Yeah, little unfortunate there for Taz. Just getting up, walking around, making sure everything feels all right, but nonetheless, an impressive stop. If that ball gets behind him, Bill Leroy surely trying to move up and steal first base for the Savannah Bananas there.
Bill has swiped first once here in his 7th year of Banana Ball as he demolishes that payoff pitch foul. Saw him hit his 3rd home run of the tour this past weekend in Des Moines. That was off Garrett Delano. Another 3-2, another barrel, that one straight to Hussein. 1-2-3 inning for Brett Helton. The Party Animals earn another point. They now lead 2-1.
Well, 2 outs on 2 pitches to start the inning for Brett Helton still results in a very quick 3rd frame for the right-hander. That one ending in 2 minutes and 1 second.
Let's get it down to the young professor for some Grandma Gladiators.
Bring out the Gladiators!
Give it up for your contestants, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, clocking in at 69 years old, make some noise for Caroline. And what she lacks in stature, she makes up for in wisdom. At 70 years old, Carla. Are you ready for pure, unadulterated violence? Ladies, take it away. 3, 2, 1, fight! And Caroline lands a hit. Carla retaliates. Oh, wait. Oh my God! Generational beef! And it is game time! No holds barred! They might have fought in the actual Coliseum. And hits are landed. Hits are landed. Okay, all right, all right. Stop it. No, not me either. Ladies, back up. All right. It is time to crown your winner. Make some noise for Caroline. And make some noise for Carla. The people have spoken. Your grandma gladiator of the night is Caroline. Thank you for competing.
Well, that's definitely not the young professor. That's Josh, one of our new hosts around here, not to be confused with my partner in crime, Mr. Talevsky. Turns out Banana Land's big enough for more than one Josh. Also big enough for Tanner Chicken Tender Thomas, strutting up to the dish for his second plate appearance tonight. It's an intense journey to home plate.
And if you looked at Bill Leroy behind the plate for the Bananas, pretty much a carbon copy of what we were seeing from Tanner Thomas, as well as the left-hander swinging at the first pitch from Noah Nisnik and fouling this one back.
That was something to do with the Rolex Dress to Impress commercials that are going around. Fact check me on that. Vincent Chapman checking Nisnik for some sticky stuff, and now he's going to dance at the center of the field. Surprising. That would be Roblox, not Rolex. Big difference. Glad I was fact checked. That's why we have our coordinating producer, Chad Reeves. No balls, 2 strikes here on Mr. Thomas. 2018 and 19 collegiate Banana when he's playing JUCO ball at Tallahassee Community College. Spent 3 years at Virginia Tech after that. And back up the middle, the base knock for a guy who's been terrific with the stick across his 3 years of Banana ball.
Well, we've seen Noah Nisnik incredibly well this season, now batting over 500 against him. And you could just tell the reaction from Noah Nisnik on that one, getting past his glove and rolling into center field. Little punch, his left hand onto his glove. You can just tell things getting a little frustrating, as it feels like just about every ball that's put in play is going in the way of the party animals right now.
Second straight outing that they have seen Nisnik very well, which has not been the case the vast majority of this 2024 tour for Niz. As Leroy chasing after this, and is going to barehanded in foul territory. 6th trick play of the season for number 1.
It's an impressive grab from Bill Leroy, showing a lot of confidence in his abilities to range into foul territory and come up with those barehanded snags. 4 of those 6 trick plays have come here in Savannah, Georgia. He's a different beast when he's back home.
About an hour and a half away from his hometown of Dublin. Of course, spent 4 years collegiately playing as a Banana before his now 3 years as a professional Banana ball player. Oh, excuse me, check swing, foul ball from Jordan Hussein as our donut hitter down to his final strike.
Noah Nisnik trying to encourage the crowd here in Savannah to get louder and louder as he delivers the breaking ball. It's hit towards Jackson Olsen. Ryan Cox playing behind the bag, still comes up with the Banana ball in the glove, goes between the legs and fires over to first base to record an out for Noah Nisnik. Impressive baseball IQ from Ryan Cox to be behind Olsen on that play.
was some serious English off the bat of Hussein. A cue ball spinning towards Olsen. Cox ends up cleaning it up, grabbing his tour-leading 191st trick play. 9 shy of 200 now. After Cox set the banana ball record for a tour last year at 144, this one bounced back to the glove magician. Between the legs, Ziggy over at first. Are you out of your mind? Alex Ziegler. Insane stuff to put the bow on a double trick play.
It was a little bit of a high throw from Ryan Cox, but it's Alex Ziegler making the necessary adjustment to reach that glove up above his shoulder and come down with the double trick play.
And our friends at TruTV get a commercial break, while we here on YouTube, we get Hey Baby. Golly, that is the second best trick play I think I've ever seen performed by a first baseman. And Ziggy has the first.
360 reception?
Yes. Still takes the cake, but
I am just baffled at how he was able to just articulate the arm up. Unbelievable stuff.
Barely left the bag, too. Body control is insane. That's a 4 trick play inning for the Bananas. They had 4 trick plays across the first 3 innings. It's impressive stuff. And half their trick plays tonight, no, that's not true. 3 out of 8 trick plays have come from their first baseman. Hey baby time here in the hostess city of the South as we get you back to live Banana Ball on TruTV. Another full capacity crowd on hand here at historic Grayson Stadium. Built in 1926. Across the last 9 seasons, it has seen some wild stuff across the Savannah Bananas existence, going back to the inaugural season of 2016. Hey Baby never gets old. Over 5,000 fans on hand for the 237th straight sold-out crowd here in Grayson. 374th in a row in Banana Land. Robert Anthony Cruz takes a fastball outside from Brett Helton, who after getting 3 runs of support in the second and third innings each, has to defend a goose egg. If the Bananas score 1 run in the fourth, they'll tie this game at 2 points each.
But again, we saw the bottom of the third inning, Brett Helton getting the Bananas 3-3 down in 2 minutes and 1 second. And he's jumped ahead. Robert Anthony Cruz, 1-2.
Helton struck out Rack his first time. Was mic'd up with us on the broadcast while he did it, so you could hear him talk through the entire thought process. Does not get Cruz to bite on the high heater. Count goes full.
We used the elevated heater to get the strikeout of Rack his first time up at the plate. And we saw in Helton's last start 4 strikeouts, all of them coming off of an elevated heater. As Rack tags this one out to right field, Skull backpedaling. He's able to haul it in for the party animals.
That's baseball, that's banana ball for you. 102 miles an hour off the bat. Just hit it straight at the animals' right fielder. What Helton does best is he can throw any of his 5 pitches at any point in a count, and he fills up the zone. Still has not allowed a sprint to the Bananas here tonight. And had a 3-2 pitch to Danny Hosley back in the second inning. Hosley sent it on the express route straight to the seats. He is well ahead of the 0-1 changeup here.
Well, the reason Brett Helton's able to work so quickly in banana ball games is he's a guy who loves pitching to contact. Usually has a pretty good game plan against every batter that the Bananas send up to the plate.
Brett's your classic example of a superhuman. 6'3", 215 pounds, was a two-way guy at the University of Utah. As we get another 1-2 pitch to Hosley after the foul ball. He's a tremendous high school athlete. Good genes. His dad, Barry, was an All-American at Colorado, spent 4 years in the NFL, won 2 Super Bowls with the Niners. And Helton perfectly placed 90-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner for his second strikeout.
That was a pretty confident pitch from Brett Helton after Danny Hosley was able to take him to the opposite field and leave the yard against him. That was Brett almost taunting him, trying to see if he could do it again, and this time it's the big righty winning the battle.
And Helton, as well as his 8 teammates out in the field, heck, even Maceo Harrison, Dan, his dancing first base coach, getting in on the strikeout celebration that went against his squad as you take another look. That's just textbook two-seam heater. Trackman had it at 90. Scrapes the outside corner. Danny's got a swing. And Helton gets revenge after Hosley took him bridge his first time. He has to get through Ryan Cox now to put up a 0 and keep his party animals ahead by a point. Cox popped out in foul territory on the first pitch he saw back in the second inning. Looks like he was looking for his first career banana ball home run there on the 2-0.
A reason to swing big when we've seen a lot of fly balls continue to travel in this ballpark here tonight. And of course, the rain and the humidity probably helping that as well. So now Helton's got an even count against Ryan Cox.
3 home runs so far tonight. Backflip pitch is going to be down and in as Cox has to skip rope a bit. And we'll get a payoff. Appreciate the showmanship from Helton.
Well, Helton among qualified starting pitchers in banana ball, one of the lowest career ball force sprint rates ever. And because of that, seeing he had the 2-2 count, was willing to deliver a trick pitch. See if he could locate that for a strike, throw off Ryan Cox at the plate. But that decision proves costly as Helton will miss inside. And the Banana shortstop will only take 1 base on the ball four sprint.
First sprint we have seen tonight for either side, which is not surprising. Helton on his second world tour, 4.5% sprint percentage. It's about as low as it gets as Michael Deeb is making things interesting. Malachi Mitchell, the pinch runner, is going to get a stop sign from Ray Ortega. As Cole got that one in quickly. Deeb now 2 for 2 on the night. Adds a double to the ledger.
And that looks like the wise decision. Good hold by Ray Ortega, especially considering Jason Swan. Pretty perfect position to pivot quickly, fire that one home to Taj Porter. That flash tried to come around and score. Now the inning is in the hands of Alex Ziegler, who's batting in place of KJ Jackson.
Looks like Brandon Crosby tried to run out there and pinch run for Deeb. I don't know if Deeb sent him back or if the coaches yelled at Crosby to pull back. In the end, it's not going to matter at all because Reese Hampton's underneath this in center and has it as Helton does a great job of getting out of the sticky situation. Strands the inning-winning run 90 feet from scoring, and the Party Animals still lead by 1 now after 4 innings. As we'll get it down to Jolie Chabala on the field.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without a permanent home. To raise awareness and bring families together, we created a nonprofit called Bananas Foster, an organization that is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Tonight, we are celebrating the Myers family. You know him here in Banana Land as the Mandalorian and a part of the Dad Bod cheerleading squad. But Tris and Christina have been a licensed foster family on and off for the last 16 years. Since 2007, they have welcomed 15 children and teens into their home. Fans, please help us celebrate the Meyer family for making a difference in the foster care community.
That's an extra special group hug to honor Tris and Christina of the Myers family. Our beloved Mandalorian travels the country with us with the Bananas, the Dad Bod cheerleading squad. Tris, a heart of gold, and I know the same goes for Christina as well.
Just a phenomenal person to be around. Of course, one of those guys who is always creating fans' first moments for people showing up to Banana Land. Also pretty cool to see all the work that they've done in the foster community as well. That is special stuff.
Got a mini Mandalorian, as well as the star of the bunch, Liberty, Golden Shepherd, the Golden Shepherd. That would be a German Shepherd, holding the family together as we take a look at Andy Archer taking over on the bump. 6'4" man out of the Atlanta area. Brought his quiver out to the mound. Spent 4 years at Georgia Tech, finished up with a final year at the University of Hawaii. This is his first World Tour.
And he's out for the 28th time this season, with 4 wins and 1 loss on the World Tour. And he has been excellent here in Savannah, Georgia. 10 in the 3rd innings pitched, a 4.36 earned run average. And he's averaging 3 outs in 3 minutes and 26 seconds in this ballpark, which is the best mark among all Bananas here.
Comes in for the top of the order here. In the top of the 5th inning, Hampton, Acuff, and Skoll ready to swing it. 3 for 2, a strikeout and a flyout so far tonight. Former Tigers and Diamondbacks minor leaguer turns around to hit from the left side for the first time. And this one under the diving attempt of Olsen. Base knock for Reese Lightning.
Reese Hampton, he's inching closer and closer to 100 hits this season, but he's going to have to do it on a pretty torrid pace. Needs 15 hits over these last 8 games to become the first player to 100 in a single season. So I'm going to really focus on racking up some big multi-hit nights for the party animals.
Currently holds the record, 98 hits a year ago. As Archer pours a fastball in for strike 1 to Chase Acuff. Archer, a very unique pitcher. No curveball, no slider. 3 different fastballs, 4-seam, 2-seam, and a cutter. And then a split changeup is his lone off-speed weapon. Tell you what, it worked for him for 4 years in the ACC, as well as a year in the Big West Conference.
It's also very interesting about Andy Archer, the way he's been able to induce outs this season, as many ground outs as he does fly outs. So really hard to tell whether he's more of a ground ball or fly ball pitcher with that unique arsenal you were talking about.
Acuff fights off the 90-mile-an-hour fastball, according to TrackMan. He's the hardest man to strike out in all of D2 baseball in 2018. This one's going to turn into a fielder's choice. Cox grabs another trick play. His 3rd of the night, in fact. Each of the last 3 outs the Bananas have retired have been on Cox trick plays.
All of a sudden, the ball is finding Ryan Cox, and while the Bananas would have loved to have turned 2 in that situation, what they're going to be happy about is they got the speedier man in Reese Hampton off of the base paths.
Surprisingly, though, Acuff actually with one more steal than Hampton this year. He's 9 for 9 in his attempts at swiping bags, as Meadows has to go all the way back to the track. And Jake Skoll, after a 2-run homer, hit 410 feet his last time. This one, 377 feet. Falls just a few short of a 2-homer night.
It is definitely a heartbreaking fly out for Jake Skoll, but if anything, very encouraging for him about the way he might perform the rest of this weekend as Dalton Cornett swings at the first pitch, breaks his bat, and shoots this into shallow center field. It's Ryan Cox hauling in the banana ball over his shoulder, and it's a scoreless frame for Andy Archer.
Bananas just need 1 run in the bottom of the 5th to tie this game at 2 in the all-important points department. And Dalton Cornett's gonna have to get himself a new bat for his 4th plate appearance tonight. Banana Band blasting away as we go to the bottom of the 5th. Brett Hilton will be back out on the bump. We are just a half inning away from Vincent Chapman in Impractical Bananas. What a throw that's going to be. Who would win in a race in the YouTube chat, Farty or Split? I would say Split, and I'm pretty certain about it.
I'm going to take the mascot with the 6-pack.
Split said he'd gladly run for president. Would have spiced up the debate on Tuesday night.
He'd only be able to hold up his sign with his answers.
Says a lot with his signs. Banana Band honking on their horns as we're in the middle of the 5th inning here in our city by the sea, Savannah, Georgia, for our final of 5 straight Friday nights, bringing you Banana Ball here on TruTV. Party Animals lead 2-1, but Andy Archer put up a big 0, so his teammates just need 1 run to win the 5th inning. And it's going to be a creative start. Shout out Jack Johnson. Shout out having some strong guys and some small guys on your Banana Ball team so that you can perform such a creative walk-up.
And hopefully DR Meadows not feeling too dizzy, getting into the batter's box against Brett Helton. And he's swinging at the first pitch, driving this one out to deep center field. Reese Hampton will try and collect this one behind his back and come up empty, and DR sprinting it near full speed and making it all the way to third base. The Bananas with an excellent chance to grab a quick walk-off against Brett Helton and tie up this ball game in the 5th inning.
That's a devastating trick play missed from Hampton, who's trying to get the crowd fired up. It's going to put Helton in a tough jam here. This one off the end of the bat. Looks like it's going to be out number 1 without the run scoring. Acuff ends up on the ground, but comes up with the catch.
Well, certainly a tricky route. Jace Acuff with a little bit of a smirk after coming up with that out. If it's any consolation or encouragement for Brett Helton right now, Bananas have left 5 men stranded on the bases tonight. Brett Helton trying to make it 6 as he goes to work against Reese Alexiadis.
See what Brett can do to honor the mellow man. He's ahead of the 2023 Pioneer League MVP 0-2.
Of course, went off speed, 76-mile-an-hour breaking ball. Maybe trying to set up an elevated heater. Reese Alexiadis swings through.
That's what he tries. Reese holds off. And does not bite on the curveball that drifts outside. Big 2-2 pitch. Oh, wants to do it on this one. Swing and a miss. Goes to the changeup as Alexiadis down to a knee on the strikeout.
Yeah, disappointing result there for Reese Alexiadis. Almost in disbelief. He swung through that one, trying to leave the yard against Brett Helton. And now it's Jackson Olsen up to the dish, seeking walk-off number 20 on the season. Currently 0 for 2 in the ballgame as this one is popped into foul territory. Taj Porter will come away with the catch. And now the Bananas have left 6 men stranded on the bases tonight as Brett Helton completes the inning in 2 minutes and 39 seconds.
Good job from the former Pirates farmhand. Picks up his defense, had a trick play miss that put Meadows on third to start the inning. An infield pop-up, strikeout, pop-out in foul territory. Brett bears down, and the Animals still lead 2 points to 1. Now we have 5 innings in the books, and we have arrived at the time to bring you Impractical Bananas. Soon we will be joined by Kyle Lewigs and Malachi Mitchell as they tell our favorite dancing umpire, Vincent Chapman, what he has to do during the top of the 6th inning. And the time is 9. Cowboy Kyle and Malachi, you can take it away.
What's poppin', y'all? Welcome to another rendition of Impractical Bananas with Flash and Kyle.
Hey, Vincey, can you hear me?
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I gotta turn you up a little bit. Hello, Vince, can you hear me? Testing.
Hey, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh, beautiful. Pico Josh, thank you so much. This is another rendition, but Vincent Chapman's not behind the plate, and we've got some stuff that you're gonna have to do for us this evening. So just to lay out the laws, we're getting pretty good at this whole thing. You're gonna have 1 dare per at-bat that you have to complete.
Okay.
And then you have 1 dare that just carries over the whole inning. So have you seen the movie Dodgeball?
Yeah.
With you out in the field, there's a lot more opportunity for that banana ball to hit you. So if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a banana ball. At any point, if me or Malachi say dodge, dip, duck, or dive, you have to do one of those things on the spot.
Okay.
And it's Noah Fisher's ahead 1-0 in the count. I need you to argue with Jake, the home plate umpire, that he's missing every call.
Okay. This is crazy. Come on, that was inside, Jake! Jake, that was inside!
You actually sound
that ball was
angry,
inside! Oh, shit!
Get out of the way, Vince! Stop! Stop, Vince, stop! Where's he going? Go get him. Where's he going?
Duck! Dodge! Dive! All right, good job.
I love you. I love you.
Malachi said that looked like a burpee. All right, very good. You're 1 for 1 so far.
Thank you, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right. For this at-bat, I'm going to need you to mimic Andy Archer on the mound. So everything he does, I want you to copy him.
Okay.
Duck! Duck! Dive! Dip! All right, back to pitching.
Hey, Vince, once we get some dead time, I see you're out there in the middle of the field. I'm going to bring something to you that you're going to have to umpire on for the next bat.
Okay.
Right? So
Okay.
I'm gonna find a good time to jump out there. Give me a quick second.
Okay. Yeah!
Got him, duck. Dip.
It's a dip.
Okay, just keep doing what you're doing for right now. Malachi's trying to find the object that I already moved for him. All right, for this at bat, I'm going to need you. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me? Duck if you can hear me. Uh-oh. He's not dipping or diving whenever I need him to.
You know, to be fair to Vincent, I also don't know what a dip really is.
Well, I mean, it's really up to your interpretation of whatever.
Can you hear me,
you think
boys?
it
I'm
is.
back. I'm back.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
dip if you can hear me. Okay, good. We got you. Okay, I don't know if you see what Malachi's got, but you're going to umpire this next batter on top of
There's
that.
no way, dude. There's no, I can't even ride a bicycle. You kidding me?
Duck!
Out!
Oh, yeah, that was, I didn't say twerk. All right, Malachi, go. Here it comes.
This is crazy. How do you...
Oh, this is great. You've got some time to ride around, too.
My feet wouldn't reach it.
Oh, no, you're too short.
I'm too short.
Oh, well, I mean, you're just
Jackson.
going to have to make do with what you got, man.
That big deal.
You got it. Keep going.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Jackson.
Ask Stilts for some advice, because he knows how to ride one pretty well.
That's actually Stilts' unicycle. So,
Hey, Stilts, how do you ride this thing?
Hey, actually, first, tell him happy birthday. It's his birthday, man.
Happy birthday, Stilts. Hello, how do you ride this thing?
No help. All right, well, just keep trying your best.
Oh! This is dangerous.
Go ahead. Just go back to where you're at. You need to be in your umpiring position.
Okay.
Dip. All right, you're good. You're good. It flew over you.
Get that thing a ride.
I can't even get on the thing.
Hey, it's really not that hard once you start pedaling.
I can't reach the pedals.
Just jump up top and just start moving your feet real quick, and you got it.
I would also like for you to. Oh.
He got a catch.
Oh, he caught it. Go ride it out there.
He got a catch.
Go ride it out there. Go get him, Vince. Go get him. Go get him. Wait, Vince, dip, dive, duck. All right, I don't even know what that was. Probably catch of the century without a doubt. Probably a catch of the season. Pico, Josh, back up to you guys.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Malachi. And mostly, thank you, Vincent Chapman. Reese Alexiadis, highway robbery. Taj Porter. It is not ding-dong time for you. We'll get a couple more looks at Alexiadis' play when we come back. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, Banana Nanas.
Just proved why. Reese, we talked about maybe hitting a home run today, but that'll be all right. What are you thinking? Ball's in the air, you thought make Sam proud?
All I was thinking about is ball's in the air. What's going to happen if I don't catch this? What's Sam going to think about? And so I had to catch it, or else we wouldn't be friends anymore.
Is it true you have superpowers? It's getting harder and harder to deny at this point, Reese.
I cannot confirm or deny. The people are going to have to judge that for themselves.
Pico and Josh, the mystery remains, but the insanity continues. Reese Alexiadis.
What a play from Super Reese. Thank you, Sam. Connor Higgins, former Los Angeles Angels minor leaguer, takes over for the Party Animals.
Yeah, good to see Big Butter take the mound for the Party Animals out for the 27th time this season now. 27% of his total outings have ended in a walk-off allowed to his opponent. But for Big Butter, he has still not hit a batter this season, nor allowed a home run. Again, we have seen the ball trying to fly out of Grayson Stadium here tonight, so things looking pretty good for Butter out there on the mound.
He's got 5, 6, 7 due to swing it for the Bananas. Leroy, Cruz, and Hosley. Higgins sits 91 to 93 with the gas. He's gotten up to 98 plus. In fact, he's actually touched 99. Still looking for triple digits. Continues to fire in fastballs. That was ball 3. At least by my count.
I had ball 3 as well.
Okay. The party animals are not arguing.
That's a good guess. Happy Friday the 13th to you as well, Biko. Of course, you know, sometimes uncommon occurrences happen on days like these.
You don't see that every day. Now Rack behind 0-1. With Leroy on first, representing the inning-winning run. Brett Helton out of the ball game after 4+ innings of masterful pitching, as per usual, from the kid out of Colorado Springs. We'll evacuate the dance floor. Higgins turns around, fires in the fastball at 91, according to TrackMan.
An impressive dance and pitch from Connor Higgins, especially considering the back turn towards home plate. And now the party animals may have Flash the Kid picked off as he finds himself in a rundown. And it's Jason Swan successfully applying the tag on Flash the Kid.
He just took off before Higgins even showed any sign of coming home with the ball. Good job by the party animals. They take care of Flash with just 2 throws. No ball and 2 strikes on Rack. Strikeout and a line out so far tonight. Stung the ball 102 miles an hour his last time. Won't even have to swing the bat here to reach base. That's his 3rd steal of first here in his rookie Banana Ball year.
And they are coming in waves lately. Robert Anthony Cruz had no steals of first entering the month of August. Now has 3 since, and this is where his game has really started to evolve. Although he's in a little bit of a hitless skid currently, he's been able to continue to reach base via the ball 4 sprint and the steal of first.
Danny Hosley, healthy hack, and a foul ball on the first offering he gets from Higgins. Good to see Connor Higgins right around the zone. Filling it up here. It's got electric stuff. His only bugaboo is the control. As he's behind Hosley 2-1. Danny with a solo home run back in the 2nd inning. Then Brett Helton got his revenge and struck him out. This one off the end of the bat. And Jake Skoll moseying over, eyeing it up. There's out number 2.
Well, that's another play or another pitch where we saw Brett Helton go to the outside portion of the plate against Danny Hosley, collect a strikeout in his previous at bat. Connor Higgins also choosing to stick to that outside corner against Hosley and then do soft contact into the glove of Jake Skoll. As it's been Hosley who's primarily tagged pitches that have come middle and in.
2 balls and no strikes here on Ryan Cox. The fate of the frame in the hands of the glove magician. Rack was off on the pitch. Has to head back to first on the foul ball. Battle between a couple Pennsylvania guys. Higgins out of Allentown, Cox out of Aliquippa. Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh rivalry, or at least guys from the suburbs of each city. Higgins checks on rack. 3-1. There's a sprint, second of the night for Cox. Party Animals need to get it to all 7 fielders behind the pitcher and catcher before the ball is live. They do so in textbook fashion, and able to keep the inning-winning run at third base.
And with the count 3-1, that pickoff move by Connor Higgins is a really intelligent decision. Checking on Robert Anthony Cruz, keeping him honest and closer to that first base bag. So in case he did miss with the next delivery, it was Rack who wouldn't be off and running and trying to score on the ball 4 sprint.
And this is not the man the Party Animals want to see at the dish in a clutch spot. Michael Deeb 2 for 2, a single and a double tonight. He's leading the tour with 33 walk-offs. Next closest man is EJ at 26. And the fastball grazes the outside corner. Generous call. Deeb does not complain. And now Higgins is 1 ball away from losing this inning. And how about Robert Anthony Cruz? Lazy throwback to the mound from Porter, and Rack steals home. We're tied at 2-2.
Well, that was just great heads-up base running from Robert Anthony Cruz. Again, has great IQ and also says he has sneaky, surprising speed, and that obviously threw off the Party Animals. Porter was throwing that one back to Butter. The Bananas get that much-needed second walk-off and point in tonight's ball game.
And Rack's going to get his 17th walk-off of the year as you see him time it perfectly there. Taj wasn't paying attention to him, and now we're knotted at 2 with 3 innings still to go. We'll send it down to the field for a brand new promotion.
Take off to second. The first team to round the bases and crack an egg on one of these men's head is the winner. It's like the Olympics, but with breakfast. Sirs, are you ready to go? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Spidey's cooking. Spidey's cooking. Boom! Oh, he scrambled him with that one. Here he goes, round at second. Team Spidey has quite the lead. They're gonna have to poach this one away from him. Oh, you're gonna have to go hard. This will not be over easy. And we have a winner! Team Spidey! And Radbot to bring it home. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Eggheads, and thank you for the Egghead race.
If you can find yourself 8 bald guys, you can have an Egghead race at home. Best of luck in acquiring the tools necessary as you take a look at the numbers for DJ the Invader here on his 2nd Banana Ball World Tour.
He's on the mound for the 28th time this season. And for DJ the Invader, you see the minutes per inning mark, averaging 3 outs in 3 minutes and 42 seconds this season. He is tied for the Bananas team lead with Zach Phillips. Both of them at that mark currently. So we're seeing these guys getting very competitive, trying to finish this year's tour as the team's fastest pitcher this season.
Jordan Hussein, the donut hitter. If he strikes out, the full capacity crowd here in Savannah gets free donuts. Bill Leroy, jump throw to first, not in time to grab Jordan Hussein, who gets his 3rd steal of first here in his rookie year of Banana Ball.
Well, Hussein's now sees this game is all tied up. He's trying to set the table for all of the guys behind him in the order. As soon as he saw that one get behind Bill Leroy, wanted to utilize his speed to reach first base safely, and it's a tough play for Eric Jones Jr. to make over there at first base, having to position himself accordingly at the first base bag to receive that ball from Leroy. Hussein is running down the first base line.
Hussein aboard for the 2nd time tonight. Dustin Baber chugs a beer. Bill Leroy pretends to chug a drink with Baber's bat as his prop. And here we go. It's the bottom 2 guys in the order trying to get something started for the Animals. The dangerous Reese Hampton at the top of the order waits on deck. Baber so far has grounded out twice, which has produced 3 trick plays for the Bananas. One of them on a double play. This one cued foul. Looks like it might have had the spin to come back fair, but it will not.
And Jordan Hussein wisely recognized that as well. Was taking off towards second base in case that ball did roll fair. Would not have been a chance for the Bananas to double up the party animals in that situation as DJ comes set with the 0-2 pitch and misses high.
The Invader, a 5-pitch mix. Changeup being the deadliest weapon. There, a fastball fouled away. A 2-seam it. Works in a cutter and a slider as well. That ball driven high and deep to left. Rack backpedaling, has it just in front of the track. For a second there, like Baber might have had his 4th long ball of the year.
Well, Rack was tracking that banana ball very well. Just had to continue to drift back more into left field. Come up with the snag. Now we are back to the top half of this party animals batting order, and Reese Hampton take the first pitch low and outside.
Does not bite on the changeup. Reese a single his last time as he ends up chasing the fastball there. Hampton, a baseball lifer out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Guy who helped Charlotte Christian High School win a state championship. And had a tremendous 3-year career at UNC Charlotte before the Tigers nabbed him in the 12th round of the 2018 draft. Goes down swinging here. Good 2-seam fastball by the Invader.
Second strikeout of the night now for Reese Hampton, and we've rarely seen this much swing and miss in his bat. Now has 10 strikeouts in his last 9 games for the Animals. Trying to make a lot of hard contact swing for the fences, but coming up empty quite often.
0-1 on Chase Acuff. Singled his first time and has reached on a trick play missed and a fielder's choice. Pops it up. Kyle Jackson in defensively at third. Will have room. Grabs it coming back towards fair territory. A good job by DJ the Invader. After the leadoff steal of first base, he bears down. Gets the party animals taken care of.
And a mark almost on par with his season average MPI. That inning at 3 minutes and 39 seconds.
And YouTube, we go to the young professor for some Dizzy musical bats.
They have to get to the chairs on the outside. We'll do it till there's only one remaining. Gentlemen, foreheads down on the bat. The shark, hit that music. Let's spin it out, boys. Oh, there they go. Get nice and dizzy, nice and dizzy. They're off. Ouch. No one. All right, I'm going to count down. We have one elimination. Cole is out. All right, back to the middle, boys. Back to the middle. Let's spin it out. Here we go. Spin, spin, spin. Get back to it. And there they go.
See a little bit of Dizzy musical chairs. We've gone down to our final 2 contestants. Our start here tonight in historic Grayson Stadium, delayed by over an hour. But the folks still rowdy. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Photo finish there on the promotion. Everybody walks away, seems like unscathed. Look out. Just have to have keister and chair. Chair does not need to remain with its feet on the ground as you look at the numbers here for Dylan Porter on his second World Tour.
Toeing the slab for the 36th time this season. We saw Dylan Porter last pitch a Friday ago in Des Moines, Iowa, and he was phenomenal. 2 scoreless innings of relief and pitched in all 4 rounds of showdowns despite allowing Jackson Olsen's game-winning walk-off. He was pitching with a lot of adrenaline, and all of his stuff looked terrific. And the minutes per inning marks were also fantastic. 1 minute 34 second inning and a 2 minute and 48 second inning from the right-hander.
Changeup scrapes the outside corner. Looks like Deeb checking in on that one. Trackman had it missing the plate just by a tad. That's a great take on a changeup that drifts below the knees. Porter will work a curveball and slider in as well. Here comes his patented pistol squat. Learned that one from Jack Flaherty, training together a couple off seasons ago. Deeb able to foul away the heater right at 90 on the dot, according to Trackman.
Well, he's got an awfully impressive arsenal. Of course, the fastball can get up to the mid-90s and also commands a gyro changeup, which he actually learned watching a video from Pedro Martinez.
Payoff here. Barrel, sliding stop. Jason Swan flips to Porter just in time. Well, it's a third quality at bat for Michael Deeb, but he finally does not get a hit for his barrel.
It's a laser down that first base line, but just an incredible pick from Jason Swan and a really nice late speed from Dylan Porter to cover that territory from the mound of the first base bag and beat Michael Deeb. It's KJ Jackson looks at the first pitch strike.
It's a high spin rate fastball. That one over 2,000 RPMs from Porter as the change is well wide. KJ reached on a trick play, missed his first time, was pinch hit for by Alex Ziegler. And the spot in the order last came around. I don't know how he was not hit by that pitch. Not sure if the man out of Kent State knows either. A healthy hack there. Infamously had 3 home runs across his first 3 Banana Ball games played when he was with the Visitors, Banana Ball's developmental team, a couple months ago. That was right here in Grayson Stadium against the Party Animals. Really hasn't slowed down since then. Hitting .405, reaching base at a .463 clip.
Well, he's now started each of the last 3 games for the Savannah Bananas. We saw an impressive series a weekend ago in Des Moines, Iowa. KJ with 4 hits and now draws the ball for a sprint and uses his speed to get into scoring position as the Party Animals have a hard time with their transition at the end between the outfielders.
Good take, fastball clearly below the knees. Called by Jake Moore, the home plate umpire. And KJ, like a gazelle, tears through the 180 feet to second. Inning-winning run in scoring position. Back to the top of the order we go. DR Meadows single his first time. He's been hit by a pitch. Got 3 bases on a trick play, missed his last time. That was with no outs and then was stranded on third. Two more balls here from Porter will gift the Bananas the lead for the second time tonight.
He's got to be very careful, the DR Meadows as well, leading the Bananas with 30 ball force sprints this season. Not only that, but he pours in a couple strikes. He's also got to be wary of the fact that DR batting .468 with runners in scoring position.
Slow tapper to third. Tough play for Hussein. Quick release. That's going to be an infield single for the Doctor. Now 2 for 3 on the night. Looks like his tour high 360 batting average is going to go up. More impressive stuff. Good base running there from Kyle Jackson. Once he knew that that ball was going across the diamond, he advances 90 feet. So the inning-winning run at third for Eric Jones Jr. 26 walk-offs are second most on the tour. former Twins and Mariners minor leaguer, ahead 1-0. Two balls, no strikes. Slider misses.
This is where things get really tricky. If you're a pitcher in banana ball, you can only fall behind so many counts, where these batters feel like they are in the driver's seat against you. For Eric Jones Jr. has more ball four sprints and walk-offs than he does strikeouts this season. Porter going to pound the zone and try and get back in this count. Has done so as EJ fouled off the 2-0.
Now 3 balls and a strike. EJ with 27 sprints, 26 walk-offs, as I just mentioned, that compared to 25 Ks. Can't ask for more for a guy hitting .341. And he earns the inning-winning sprint. Jackson can waltz in from third. The Nanners lead 3-2 with 2 innings left. And Reggie Horton at the center of the celebration. Whipping it up to some stir fry. The legend will send us to the break. We'll be back in a minute. How about Reginald Horton sending us to commercial break on TruTV?
Just an all-time scoring celebration right there. One that's never not gonna make you smile when you see it busted out.
EJ now up to 27 walk-offs. Trying to track down Deeb, who it felt like had a walk-off scavenged from him on the Robert Anthony Cruz steal of home in the 6th inning. We're going to be back on True in 10 seconds. Welcome back to the 9-1-2. Final of 5 straight Friday nights that we bring you Banana Ball here on TruTV. We had a rain delay that pushed us back first pitch further than an hour behind schedule, but vast majority of the fans still rocking and rolling here as we head to the 8th inning in historic Grayson Stadium, and former Royals minor leaguer Zach Phillips takes over on the mound.
Out on the mound for the 53rd time this season. That is leading all relievers on the World Tour. He's seeking to become the first pitcher to 60 outings ever in a Banana Ball World Tour. For Philly, has a 1.28 ERA plus, the best mark on the Bananas, indicating he's been 28% better than the tour average pitcher this year. And he has earned 30 points out on the pitcher's mound. That is also leading all relievers on tour.
Phillies in for the big boppers, 3, 4, and 5 in the order. Jake Skoll, Dalton Cornett, and Noah Fisher. Skoll with a 2-run home run already tonight. And Fisher waiting in the hole is 3 for 3 with 2 doubles and a homer. Cornett sandwiched in between the two, has a base knock for his troubles. Great take there by Skoll, heater right around the bottom of the knees at 90 miles an hour. Zach does not get the call from Jake Moore. Long run for Kyle Jackson. Go behind the back! Are you kidding me? Falling in foul territory. KJ, that was unbelievable.
Well, the kid is a competitor out there on the mound, an energy giver as well. Always playing at 100%. And you see him giving chase, coming up with the behind-the-back snag. And the momentum just forcing him into that slide as well. But a big round of applause from the fans just down that third base line. A lot of appreciation for that gem.
Ball and 2 strikes here on Cornette, 1 for 3 on the night. That might be the greatest behind-the-back catch we've seen in Banana Ball history. On a night where we've seen 3 home runs and a home run robbed. As EJ grabs this between the legs, flips it to Philly, but Zach can't hold on to the ball. Looks like that's going to be an E1. The flip looked fine. Phillips just flubbed it. We'll get another gander.
Would almost look like Zach Phillips might have wanted to try for a trick play, and no, just trying to reach down and grab that banana ball. Just went off the glove a little bit. Tough for Philly out there on the mound as he goes to work against Fisher again. 3 for 3 on the night. All of those hits going for extra bases.
This is a guy who can be as dangerous as anybody when he's hot, and boy is he hot right now. Get another 1-2 from Phillips. Has to look out for a pretty classic 5-pitch mix. 4-seam, 2-seam fastballs, cutter, curveball, and the changeup. Zach works as quickly as anybody. Has that one all the way to the backstop. Wild pitch has Cornette up to second.
Normally that's an instance where a lot of batters in Banana Ball are going to try and steal first base. But again, for Noah Fisher, so confident in his abilities with the bat right now. He wanted to stay in that batter's box. And now see if he can drive in Cornette.
Party Animals chasing a point. They have 2 innings here offensively to claim it. Noah Fisher, deep to left field. He has done it again! It's the second 2-home run game in Fisher's young but amazing Banana Ball career. He's 4 for 4 on the night with 4 extra base hits. We'll send it down to Sam Bauman.
Bingo, Josh. What in the world are you doing, Noah Fisher?
I don't know what's happening right now. Oh, there's water.
Hi, celebrating this one. We're gonna swim. Let's swim. Thanks, man. Bingo, Josh.
Well, that's a hard-hitting Big J journalist interview from Sam Bauman. Fisher 101 miles an hour off the bat, 399 feet. He's now up to 6 bombs on the tour. And he joins Bryson Bloomer as the only other man to have 2 2-home run games in Banana Ball history.
And has 12 total bases in tonight's ball game as well. It is a single game Banana Ball record.
Breaks the record held by Bloomer and Skull, 10 total bases. And Jake Skull hit for the cycle, and Bloomer had the first 2-home run game in Banana Ball history. He added on 1 double. Fisher tonight has gone RBI double, solo home run, double, 2-run homer. He's up to 42 RBIs now on the tour. Jason Swan blasts this one foul off the pole. And another 2-2. This has been an absurd Banana Ball game. As DR Meadows on the run makes a flipping catch. 3rd trick play of the night for the Doctor.
And none of them have come with DR's signature backflip catch either. Again, it's a true testament to how diverse DR's trick play arsenal is this season. And the creativity that he continues to come up with as Robert Anthony Cruz tries to track this one down in the left center gap, but it will be out of his outstretched hand. And Tanner Thomas has a 2-out double for the Animals.
Fleming Island Floridian, 2 for 3 on the night. Party Animals pushed 3 runs across in the 2nd and 3rd innings. That's when they earned both of their points. Would love 1 more here in the 8th for little insurance. Taj Porter turns back around to hit from the right side. He took his first 2 plate appearances tonight against Noah Nisnik. So far, a couple flyouts and a pop-up. But not all flyouts are built equally. Last time he was up, he was robbed of a home run by Reese Alexiadis in right. It was after a pitcher's pitch on 3-1. The payoff, fouled away. And there's just a slight adjustment we've seen from Zach Phillips with his last 2 pitches, taking just a little bit of a longer pause before delivering to Taj Porter and collecting the strikeout to get him out of the 8th inning. But Noah Fisher strikes yet again for the Party Animals, his 2nd home run of the ball game, and the Party Animals with a 2-run lead going to the bottom of the 8th inning. Oh my Lanta, Noah Fisher. With the slash cam too, that is such a sweet angle. All right. Boy, this is Banana Ball Classic vibes here tonight. Always knew we were in for something weird when you start. It's about an hour and 3-minute rain delay on Friday the 13th. We just can't gloss over this day. Yeah, this was destiny. We turn Grayson Stadium yellow. Michael Deeb clearly performing one of his famous remixes to songs down for the guys. Singing that one in Ty Jackson's ear. Those who have played a game or two with Deeb, I'm sure would have taken the lyrics from a tune and turned it into whatever he desires to sing about at that moment in time. Princess Potassia, been a crazy night of Banana Ball. I'm sure it makes you feel something special about Banana Land. Yeah, we love you too. Banana Nation loves you right back, Princess. Tiffany in the YouTube chat, you're right. Reese Hampton only has 1 game with 2 homers, but he's the only Banana Baller to ever have a home run from each side of the plate in a game. All right, 10 seconds and we're back on True. Welcome back to Banana Ball on TruTV. We just turned historic Grayson Stadium yellow. And Jake Lialios, the new man out of the pen for the Party Animals, fires a fastball low to Reese Alexiadis as it's 3-4 and 5 due to swing it for the Bananas. Behind 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th, but leading 3-2 in the all-important points department.
This is the 28th time that Lialios has appeared in a ball game for the Party Animals this season. He's got 2 wins and 1 loss. We saw he was a big hero a weekend ago for the Party Animals. So he earned the win last Saturday, throwing a scoreless 9th inning, then pitching in 2 rounds of showdowns and collecting the showdown shutdown against Jackson Olsen that secured a Party Animals W as Reese Alexiadis drives this out to center field. Reese Hampton camps under that one, hauls it in.
Good start for Lialios, as long as he can keep the Bananas off the base paths, they can never even dream of tying this inning. Now Jackson Olsen will try and reach base, which would bring up Bill Leroy as the innings tying run. Lialios throws a ton of fastballs. That's on display so far here in this appearance. Pride of Tucson, Arizona. Inverted catcher. High spin rate heater will drop in a 12-6 curveball, a changeup, and will work in a cutter from time to time. So it's high 80s, low 90s with the gas. This one popped behind the plate. Taj hardly has to move. And there's out number 2.
Jackson Olsen all smiles as he was watching Taj Porter come away with the banana ball, and then Taj offering it as a little souvenir for Jackson Olsen, maybe one that he wants to put on the mantle. And Olsen kind of disrespectfully declined.
surprising with the accolades that Jackie has acquired in life that he wouldn't want that banana ball from pop out in foul territory. 0-1 on Bill Leroy. 1 for 2, has reached base twice. Single and a sprint. 12-6 curve, misses just a hair high. Leroy with a 401 on base percentage. Terrific guy to have up here for the Nanners.
Nobody's growing sprints at a higher rate than Bill Leroy this season, almost 14%. Ball four sprint rate as Lealios nicks the inside corner. Now the count at 2-2. Leroy just trying to find any way that he can get on. Set up Robert Anthony Cruz, the man on deck. Second on the Bananas in home runs. This one is almost dunked into center field, but it's Reese Hampton with a sensational sliding grab going into the final inning of play. We've got a 3-3 ball game.
Take another look at the 8th inning winning snag. The former 80 grade minor league center fielder. Makes it look easy. So the Party Animals win the 8th, 2-0. It's now 3-3 in points. As we go to the 9th, where every run scored will count as a point. If we're tied at the end of it, we'll go to Showdown Tiebreakers, which happened 2 of the last 3 games we were in Savannah and 2 of the last 3 games last weekend when we were in Des Moines, Iowa.
Yeah, it's been really impressive, the caliber of banana ball that's been played over this last month. And for the Bananas, they're gonna put it in the hands of their best pitcher on tour, Danny Hosley. Party Animals have the bottom of this order due up, starting with the 9 and 10 batters. We could very well see them utilize their golden batter, try and spark a rally here in the top half of the 9th.
Danny, one of the best pitchers, if not the best, in banana ball history. Out of Vienna, Virginia, here on his 2nd world tour. Started the game at third base, hit a home run in the 2nd inning, and now tries to give the Nanners a chance to walk things off in the bottom of the 9th by scoring just 1 run.
This is the 51st time Hosley's been out on the pitcher's mound this season. He leads all pitchers on tour, striking out 28% of the total batters he's faced. But he's only collected 1 strikeout across his last 5 appearances on the mound. For Hosley, he did bounce back with 2 scoreless innings in Des Moines, Iowa a weekend ago. Party Animals batting .261 against him here in 2024 as Jordan Hussein will start off this inning for the Animals.
One last chance for the full capacity crowd to get free donuts courtesy of Duncan. 12-6 curveball misses high. There's the Vulcan changeup, ends up middle, but it's so deceiving. You get an ugly swing and a miss. This one off the end of the bat. Jackson attacking across the diamond in time for the first out.
Great play by KJ Jackson again. Really solid coming in defensively in these late game situations. As we go down to the field, the Party Animals announcing their golden batter.
Of Dustin Baby is the Party Animals golden batter. Please welcome Jake Skoll.
Adventurous route and then a wry smile from Jake Skoll. If you take a look at his numbers as a golden batter, he's found a lot of success.
Arguably the scariest golden batter we've seen this season, considering Skoll the only man with a home run as the golden batter. Coincidentally, it came with Danny Hosley on the pitcher's mound here in Savannah, Georgia.
It was 3 weekends ago. Big Bender in for strike 1. Well, Skoll tried to plead his case that it was down. Looks like a makeup call there because that looked terrific. Thought it caught plenty of the top of the zone. That one clearly did not. Counted 2-1.
The Bananas employing the Skull shift currently. Infield expecting him to pull. You've also got Reese Alexiadis, who was playing incredibly deep on Skull. Now moves up a little bit. In the event that ball 4 is fired and the Bananas have to employ their sprint defense.
Payoff pitch. Tapper going to be a tough play. Hosley flips it around Skull, who took his bat all the way down to first. That's dangerous. EJ able to avoid the weapon. Hosley takes care of the Animals' golden batter.
Well, we've seen Hosley play a variety of positions this season. Third, second, left, right field. Can field his position on the mound incredibly well. Nice adjustment by Eric Jones Jr. to move to another corner of the bag and receive that banana ball, ensure that Skull would be out there.
We're back to the top of the order. Fastball at 90 miles an hour for strike 1 on Reese Hampton. Chase Acuff on deck. Jake Skull right back in the hole now. Ball and a strike on Reese. 1 for 4 tonight. Hosley uses the fastball to jump back ahead.
He's got Hampton right where he wants him, ahead in the count 1-2. The Vulcan changeup likely about to be the pitch for Hosley. Instead, he blows a heater past Hampton. Now with the hat trick of strikeouts, the Bananas throw up a 0, and now we'll try and collect a walk-off. Help them improve to 14-3 in Grayson Stadium. As again, another look at the punch-out.
Ended up throwing the cheese, ended up right down the middle. But I think the fact that Josh, as well as everybody in the ballpark, Reese Hampton included, expected the changeup there. Bill Leroy and Danny Hosley pitch backwards. And puts a cherry on top of a 1-2-3 inning. Couple ground outs and the punch out. Now Jake Lialios, who tossed a 1-2-3 bottom of the 8th, is tasked with sending us to showdown tiebreakers for what would be the 3rd time in the last 4 games, after it hardly happened across the vast majority of this tour.
And now for Tyler Gillum and Adam Byron, head coaches of this Banana squad. It's figuring out the best way to utilize a golden batter. Here in the bottom of the 9th, we've seen Robert Anthony Cruz collect a home run against Jake Lialios this season. He's due as the leadoff man. And also, Danny Hosley coming off the mound, slated to bat 2nd. We'll see if the Bananas stick with him, possibly golden batter him, or even go to a pinch hitter.
Correct, and then Ryan Cox is due up 3rd. Golden batter could be used there as well. Cox a pesky hitter, but not known for his pop. If you get to that spot in the order with 2 outs, you think you're looking for a bomb. Fastball looked pretty good. Right around the bottom of the zone. Lialios does not get the call. Goes right back in there. Gets one skied in foul territory. Porter will make the play as he falls over. Big first out for the Animals.
Well, the Bananas have given Tosh Porter a lot of work behind home plate tonight. That is the 4th pop-out that Porter has hauled in tonight. And that one might have been the most adventurous.
Just another example of how this has been such a bizarre game in almost entirely wonderful ways. So how about this? Here's the pinch hitter, Correll Prime. Always good to have a guy with 7 years of minor league baseball experience ready on the bench to rumble. Prime's been terrific in banana ball as well. Calm, cool, collected. 6'5" hitting machine. With a 1-1 count on him. We're all 13 for 29, hitting .448. Gets under this one. Dustin Baber out as Skull comes in. And Jake makes the call and the catch for out number 2.
Smart decision by Jake Skull. Coming in, calls off Baber, backpedaling in the shallow outfield. And now the Bananas are going to announce their golden batter to bat for Ryan Cox.
Golden batter, Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eric Jones!
Gillum, Virant, and Ortega sending another former minor leaguer to the dish. EJ with 10 home runs, leading the Bananas, one behind Jake Skoll for the tour lead. Lealios right after him with a fastball.
With 2 outs, nobody on base. Bananas turning to their team leader in home runs. See if he can end the game with just 1 swing. Get them win number 49 in 2024.
Excellent take on the 12-6 curve. Lealios back to the gas. Once again, that one looked pretty darn good. Fastball, I thought it had the needs. Jake Moore does not give Lealios the strike. Jake back to the gas, that one clearly misses wide. Puts Porter and Lealios in a tough spot. Hitters count. Right back to the gas, and EJ was early. What do we get on the 3-2? We're a strike away from showdowns. A run away from the Bananas winning this game. It's going to be a sliding stop. Chase Acuff across the diamond. We're going to showdown tiebreakers. Impressive stuff from Lealios, who retires all 6 party animals, or check that, Bananas he faces. And some sparkling defense behind him. A sliding catch from Hampton in the 8th. A sliding snag there by Acuff to end the 9th.
And now it's the Bananas who are going to stick with Danny Hosley as their pitcher in showdowns. Feels like the way that Lealios has pitched, the party animals will stick with him. And as we reach round 1, it will be Danny Hosley facing 1 batter for the party animals. The Bananas will get 1 defender behind Danny Hosley to help with the showdown defense, and they've elected to use their right fielder tonight in Reese Alexiadis.
It's quite often the man out there, burning speed with an insane arm, which was on display in Des Moines last weekend as he gunned down Jake Skoll trying to grab a triple back on the opening night. So Reese Hampton coming to the dish. Danny Hosley on the mound. Hosley struck out Hampton with a fastball to end the top of the 9th. We went to 4 rounds of showdowns, most in Banana Ball history, a week ago. Then we got through 2 rounds of showdowns last Saturday night. A home run out of the park wins the game instantly. Reese Hampton, the only person to ever do it. It was against Danny Hosley in Brockton, Massachusetts a year ago.
Reese Hampton would obviously love to leave the yard, get the party animals this win, but more than anything, focused on getting bat on ball. More importantly, hitting a line drive and trying to find one of the gaps here in Grayson Stadium as well.
Alexiadis just barely playing Reese to pull. 2-2. That's hard contact. Deep into right. It's going to go all the way to the warning track and the wall. Hampton around second. He's coming up to third as Alexiadis gets the ball. Reese Hampton finds himself a barrel and puts the party animals back on top.
The 5th walk-off in 11 opportunities for Reese Hampton. And And again, it's the man with the perfect power and speed combo for the Party Animals. So we're gonna hear from Reese, who's down with Drake Toll.
Reese, what did you see right there, and how do you close the game out?
We need a big out, big strikeout, pop-up, something right here.
Party on, Josh and Biko. Big one right here.
That's right. Very insightful. A pop-out or a strikeout would get the job done for Jake Lialios, Indiana Stanley, and the Party Animals. Indy out to defend. Lialios, who's retired all 6 bananas he's faced. On 1 ground out, 2 pop-ups, 3 flyouts. We'll square off against Eric Jones Jr. once again. EJ walked off the 7th inning with a sprint against Connor Higgins. .12-6 curveball, nice stop by Porter as EJ sees it well.
This is the 3rd time that EJ has batted in showdowns this season. Each of the first 2 times he's been up to the plate, he has collected a walk-off for the Savannah Bananas, and it's number 3, looking for walk-off number 3, and he's got an excellent shot to do so. Stanley at the left field wall, Jones already at 3rd base, and he will be able to trot home and score. EJ knotting the game at 4 points apiece, and we're going to 2 rounds of showdowns.
That was 106 miles an hour off the bat, according to TrackMan. He got the heater, he didn't miss it. Let's toss it down to Sam Bauman.
What's in your mind stepping up, needing to hit?
Trying to hit the ball hard. Trying to hit it really hard. Now I'm trying to catch my breath. And I know that all I can do now is cheer my boys on, but we about to do it right here.
Eric Jones, big hit, big words. Biko, Josh.
I got to hit it higher.
That's right, EJ, 106 miles an hour off the bat with the right launch angle. And it could have been see you later for the Animals tonight.
Now Danny Hosley taking the mound in round 2 of showdowns. Difference between round 2 and round 1. No fielder will be behind Danny Hosley. It will just be him versus Jake Skoll, who is yet to be shut down in showdowns this year.
Watches the curveball loop in for strike 1. Whiffs on the changeup. He's behind 0-2. Hosley working quickly. And good spoil there as Jake got another Vulcan change. As we mentioned in round 1, the key here is bat on ball. Hard grounder should get you home with no defender behind Hosley. That's a great take on the 12-6 curve.
It's Hosley who is not going to the fastball whatsoever against Jake Skoll. Continues to pound the breaking stuff against the Party Animals outfielder, and it's Hosley collecting the strikeout, the first time that Jake Skoll has been shut down this season.
Oz went back to the Vulcan changeup, gets the job done, and now an inside the Parker from the Nanners will win them this game in round 2 of showdowns. Let's get it down to Sam again.
Danny, do it all. Hosley doing it once again. Danny, big moment for the Bananas. What's going through your mind to see Jake Skoll step into the box?
I mean, nothing really, another hitter. I just want to get my boys to the plate so we can win this thing.
What do we got to do here?
We got to get, who's up? We got DR. DR's going to smack something to center. We're going to win it.
DR calls it all tonight, too, guys. Biko, Josh, let's see.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you, Danny. Jake Lialios will be back out on the mound as he faces off against the tour leader in batting average and on-base percentage. DR 2 for 3 on the night. Reached base 3 out of 4 times.
DR, not always a guy who's going to have the hardest exit velocities, What he does so well is get bat on ball in the Bananas, hoping that DR's speed is the key to getting them the walk-off victory here tonight in Grayson Stadium. Meadows is hacking at the first pitch from Lialios, and fouls that one out of play.
Nearly caught by a fan, which has never happened in Showdown history. Near misses up and out. A ball and a strike now on the doctor. From Vidalia, Georgia, just about an hour down the street. Pops it up. Lialios could handle this. On his horse. Can't catch it in the air, but has plenty of time to set his feet. Get a strike to Taj Porter. And we are going to go to a third round of showdowns. What a job by Jake Lialios.
What a job by both pitchers in round 2 of showdowns. As DR Meadows avoids Taj Porter, but will be called out of the baseline. We now go to round 3, where things get incredibly interesting. Danny Hosley will take the mound. Reese Alexiadis will be back out. Actually, KJ Jackson will come in to be the defender behind Danny Hosley. But now the Party Animals enter this round with the bases loaded.
Every run scored counts as a point. As we're knotted at 4 each, going to round 3 of Showdown Tiebreakers. Reese Hampton, who can fly, is on first base. Dustin Baber will maintain second. And then Garrett Delano over on third. The guys cannot take off until the ball's put in play. Chase Acuff the opposite way. Delano will score easily. Baber is right behind him. Hampton tearing around third as Jackson gets to the ball. He will score as well. So for the second straight weekend, Acuff clears the bases, but cannot get himself home.
And that's really what's important for the Savannah Bananas, just making sure that all 4 runs do not come across to score. Now for Jake Lialios, it's once again trying to induce soft contact, much like he did to DR Meadows. See if he can grab the Party Animals this win after 3 rounds of showdowns.
Lialios 2 scoreless innings of relief. Gave up the showdown walk-off in round 1 to Eric Jones Jr., but then shut down DR Meadows in round 2. Malachi Mitchell is the all-important man leading off first base. If he scores, the Bananas at least guarantee themselves a 4th round of showdowns. If Alexiadis can bring himself in, then the Bananas walk it off. Robert Anthony Cruz on second. DR Meadows leads off third. Or stands on third, rather. Reese with a big hack and a foul ball. A ball and a strike on Super Reese.
It's a big moment for the rookie Reese Alexiadis. The first time we have ever seen him batting in showdowns. As he skies this one in the air. Indiana Stanley is tracking this one, trying to come up with the pop out and overruns the banana ball. Stanley with a lot of disappointment in his body language right now. And the Bananas and Reese Alexiadis will get a second life.
How about the hustle from Taj Porter as well? Ended up right there, couldn't have gotten to the ball. Indy was on the first base side of second, so he had to run a country mile. Just ran a pinch too far.
That's where your momentum just takes you a little bit over that banana ball. Probably the key reason Stanley is able to come up with the snag there. Lialios, though, in the count 1-2 against Alexiadis.
Another life for Super Reese. The 1-2 chopped softly. Fair down the third baseline. Sliding stop by Stanley. The throw home in time. The Party Animals walk it off with a showdown shutdown from Jake Lialios. They win 7-5 after 3 rounds of showdowns.
A gutsy win for the Party Animals yet again. And it's Jake Lialios playing the hero on the mound for the boys in black and pink. The luck stays in their favor as that slow roller from Reese Alexiadis stays fair down the third base line and secures the Animals a 7-5 victory here in Savannah, Georgia.
Another incredible display of hustle and athleticism from Indiana. We'll get to hear from Jake Lialios once the Party Animals are done celebrating. The myriad of ways that they're all getting after it. Porter and Baber with the drum line. Hilton, Ballhome and company throwing the streamers around. It is a hard-fought, well-deserved victory for the boys in black and pink. Let's hear what Lialios has to say with Drake Toll.
Jake, you're sitting in another round of showdowns right there, and you pull it off. How did you do it?
You know, I just threw it over the plate, brother.
Where did your shirt go?
Oh, that was a given. I had to take that off immediately. All the last inning antics, I couldn't miss out on it.
How tough is it to be out there in showdowns, not just when you're by yourself, but when you have one fielder, the bases are loaded? How does your approach change from the 8th inning to showdowns?
Well, it's hard to pitch to contact because there's a lot of field out there. So I'm trying to get ahead and just trying to get swings and misses and hopefully pop-ups and read contact.
Who do you want to say hi to at home?
I want to say hi to my mom. Yeah, just my mom.
How are you going to celebrate this win?
Some protein, maybe a cookie.
Keep the shirt off.
If I'm good.
That's Jake Lialios shutting it down in showdowns. Josh, Miko, party on.
Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Drake. Impressive stuff from Lialios. He retires all 6 bananas he faces across the 8th and 9th innings, and then gets the 2 big shutdowns in showdowns. Welcome back inside the booth with Josh Talevsky, Biko Scala. Thank you all so much for spending another Big Tiger Friday with us here in virtual Banana Land. What an incredibly gutsy and impressive win tonight from the Animals.
It was a phenomenal game overall, and you saw a back-and-forth contest. You saw an early Party Animals offensive explosion. The Bananas able to rally against the Party Animals bullpen late, but then it was the Animals jumping on Zach Phillips to knot the game up at 3 points apiece heading into that final inning. Both Hosley and Lialios throwing up zeros in the 9th, and then the game once again going to showdowns. And incredible to see 2 guys step up tonight for the Party Animals. First of all, Noah Fisher with an incredible offensive performance. 2 doubles and 2 home runs in this ball game. The most total bases we've ever seen in a single banana ball game. Fueling this Party Animals offense all night long. A big reason they were able to get that 3rd point that sent them to showdowns. And once again, it is Jake Lialios coming up in big moments in showdown rounds for the Party Animals. We saw it last Saturday in Des Moines, Iowa, and we've always known Jake Lialios, one of the great entertainers in banana ball, but just continues to come through on the pitcher's mound as well. And it's the soft contact that we saw him induce in rounds 2 and 3 of showdowns that were the key to the Party Animals grabbing the win, getting the pop out from DR Meadows in the 2nd round, and then inducing that slow roller from Reese Alexiadis down that 3rd base line. That was the key for the Party Animals.
Yeah, ends up being a legendary banana ball game. We saw Robert Anthony Cruz steal home, like a straight steal of home on the throwback to the pitcher from Taj Porter. We saw 3 home runs across the first 2.5 innings. Then Fisher added a 4th, which was his 2nd of the night, which also was the difference in the 8th inning as he sets, as Josh said, the banana ball record for total bases at 12. Bloomer and Skull, you now share 2nd place at 10 each. And then Lealios, you hit the nail on the head. The soft contact that he induces in showdowns is the difference. He does it with his team's back against the wall in round 2. DR Meadows makes it home. The Bananas walk this thing off, and he really gets Alexiadis twice there. Stanley, it would have been an impressive catch in foul territory with the distance he had to run to get there, but he got the pop-up, did not get the out. Next pitch gets the roll over to third.
Well, the Bananas had some hard-hit outs against Lealios in his first inning of work in the 8th, and then the 9th, and going forward into those showdown rounds, you saw for the most part soft contact that Lealios was inducing. Again, wildly impressive, and especially in showdowns, you feel like you emphasize with the pitchers that they are gunning for the strikeout against batters. But Jake Lealios also showing that you can win these games and win rounds of showdowns by just getting ahead of batters in counts and then being able to induce that soft contact with some of those breaking ball pitches.
Getting ahead was the key for me. He did such a good job of against the 9 batters he faced throughout the 8th, 9th innings as well as showdowns. This is our last Banana Ball game here on TruTV. It has been such a treat to get to broadcast here with TNT Sports across each of the last Friday nights. The final 7 games of this Banana Ball World Tour will all be free to watch on the Nanners YouTube page, so that's where we will see you tomorrow night. First pitch will be right around 7:05 p.m. Eastern, and then on Sunday it's going to be a 1 p.m. Eastern start as we kick that thing off there. Jackson Olsen still on the hunt for 100 trick plays, Ryan Cox still on the hunt for 200, and Jake Skoll pulls 1 home run away from Eric Jones Jr. in the great ding-dong race of 2024. So still plenty on the line as we have 7 games left. Of course, next weekend we'll be in Philadelphia at Citizens Bank Park, and then the final game on October 12th will be in Miami at Lone Depot Park. So still 2 more Major League Baseball stadiums on the docket. This tour has a lot of fire still left on it.
There's still going to be plenty of highlights over these last couple of games, and Biko, you touched on the home runs tonight in the ballgame. We're actually 1 home run away from 100 total on this year's World Tour, and considering the power surge we saw tonight, it could very well happen tomorrow night as well.
Right, especially because we've seen 13 home runs across the last 4 games here in Savannah. Well, thank you again so much for tuning in on TruTV and the Bananas YouTube page tonight. Can't wait to see you on the morrow. Before we shut this thing down, we do have to shout out the cast and crew that made it all possible. It starts tonight with the coordinating producer of Bananas Television. That would be Mr. Chad Reese, the straw that stirs the beautiful, delicious drink that is BTV. A big shout out on the cameras. Down at first, Emerson Elmgren, the Iron Horse of BTV. Across the diamond, over at third, it is Emma Bates. On the high home, Art Pongle. Some say Pingle. We say Pongle. On the high first, Sophia Peach. On the wireless, flying around the field, Justin Gordon. Our engineer down on the field, Clayton Franklin. And when we go into the control room, this broadcast directed by Chris Haynes. The technical director, Griffin Ellis. On the replay, Nick Keldy. DJ Squints, my man. On the audio, Gwen Giddo. And on the scorebug, Frank Giddo. The graphics handled by Julia Massey. The statistics on said graphics run by Mikey O'Connor. Our moderators in the chat on YouTube, Scott Thompson and Colbyte_. And a big shout out, can't forget the guy on the scaffolding out on the center field camera, Ben Barks. And a big thank you as well to our satellite truck operator, Nick Daly, for sticking around so late as we were delayed more than an hour, thanks to Mother Nature. A big thank you to Mr. Josh Tolevsky, my color commentating and statistical savanting friend, as well as Sam Bauman and Drake Toll for some hard-hitting interviews down on the field. Thanks to Brett Helton for getting mic'd up, and a thank you to the executive producers of Bananas Television for letting us do all the goofy stuff we do. That would be Emily, Jesse, and Carrie Cole, as well as Jared Orton. For the entire cast and crew, I'm Biko Scala saying so long for now. The Party Animals win a thriller 7-5 after 3 rounds of showdowns. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Bananas YouTube page, 7 p.m. Eastern. And of course, we'll see you later!